Hey everyone, we're back with Highway Blossoms. What episode is this? Hold on, like 9? Hold on, I want to look. We're episode... yeah, 9! Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm HorseyEatYou. I'm trying to see if saying my name helps at all. Like, retention. Hold on. It's a prime number. Doofus. Anyway. I'm sorry, we were talking about prime numbers earlier. We were really into prime numbers. Yeah, Highway Blossoms. I also wonder, like, just saying leave a like and subscribe and stuff, does that actually help with, like, on one hand, like, I'm like, nah, people are, if they wanted to like and subscribe, they would, but on the other hand, like, you know, people are sheep. They don't know what to do unless you tell them to. I don't think that, come on now. Wait, but if you're watching my video, no, don't insult the audience. Rule number one. It's the 31st prime number. Look it up. Okay. We end up spending, also, shut up, fax machine, nobody even knows what you are. We end up spending the night in an apartment store parking lot. There are plenty of rest stops, but those are off the table, permanently. Jumbo! That might have actually been the best scene in the visual novel so far. It just accurately displayed that meeting someone in the middle of nowhere while that they could potentially murder you scene just perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but also just having a comedic undertone. No, it was actually great. Like usual, I woke up pretty late and got us out on the road again. Even after waking up briefly, we're gonna pass back out till we're already in Moab. Moab's the quintessential outdoorsy town. It's built along the Colorado River, winding through a canyon. Every single store sells crafting supplies or hiking gear or camping equipment. Come on, stop messaging me! There, I'm just not gonna message back. Even some of the houses are made to look like log cabins or other rustic architecture. You can see tall forested mountains for any part of town. It's not entirely out of the desert either. It's the time of morning where most people are on their way to work. There's a disgustingly large amount of traffic. It's obvious why. Shovels and pickaxes stick out of the truck beds and cracked windows like porcupine quills. At a glance, say 3/4 of the people contributing to our glacial pace are prospectors, which means I don't have any room to complain. After watching the next light change 3 times, still not reaching it myself, I sigh and pull into a nearby diner. At first I was just planning to grab some coffee and a bagel, and something for when Marina wakes up. But with her trademark perfect timing, I climb out of bed right as I turn off the RV.
We there? Is this Arch's?
Yeah, Arch's diner. She stumbles up to the front, still looking mostly asleep. I don't know how she can still be this tired. She must have gotten 10 hours. Well, hold on, 10 hours isn't enough.
Arch's is still a few miles up the road.
I end up sleeping like 10 hours a day, and I have to force myself up or I'll sleep 12. I'm not fully rested unless I get 12. I don't know what it is, but give me those 12. The longest I slept is like, I think I managed 14 hours once. Don't ask how. But lately I've been just doing like 8 hours because I have to wake up early in the morning. Like I have a 9:30 a.m. class now. Before it was like 11 so I could sleep in, but now I'm like, you know, I don't need sleep. I need sleep.
Oh, why'd we stop?
'Cause I'm hungry, and traffic's practically stalled. It could be lunchtime before we get there.
So don't worry, guys. I lead the opposite of the average unhealthy sleep schedule. Because I think most people are, like most young adults and teens, are getting not enough sleep. But me, no, I can get too much sleep. I wonder if too much sleep is bad. I mean, it's got to be bad for you, right? Like, you know, it's nice.
You were just gonna eat without me?
Yep. Even through her grogginess, she sounds shocked and offended.
I was gonna grab you something to go, but I will eat without you if you don't get ready fast.
Meanie.
Yeah. Complain about me once you're dressed.
You can see the start of a smile as she turns back to get ready. I inspect my nails while I wait. A few minutes later, and she hops up front like the Easter Bunny, chipper as ever.
It's like your energy is stored in your outfit or something. You get dressed and wake right up.
Marina puts on airs.
I don't know what you mean. I'm always cheerful and alert.
Uh-huh. Did you know that you snore?
Her pretense is dropped in a flash.
Do not!
You do.
I lead the way out of the RV.
Loud. Like an elephant seal.
Marina blusters about for a retort while I just wait by the door laughing. She makes a noise as she passes by me, crossing the parking lot. Still, she opens the door for me as we go into the diner. There's a seat yourself sign up near the front, along with a stack of menus. I grab 2 of them off the top.
Do you need a kid's menu? With the crayons?
How long is reasonable to hold a door? So how far away does someone have to be for it to be unreasonable for you to hold the door open for them? So I remember once, like I was going into, I forget what store it was. This was a few years ago. My dad dropped me off, so I got in the store. And there's someone 20, 30 feet behind me. There's a lady. But I could have gone into that, but like, and so I just didn't hold the door open because I'd be waiting for like 10 seconds. And then so my dad again was like, yo, why didn't you hold the door open? And I was like, what? That's crazy. So how long are you expected to wait? Like I'll do 5 seconds. That's my limit. Any more than that, you're on your own. I'm just teasing her more, but her face lights up.
Ooh, they have those? Yeah, give me one.
Randomly face palming. Also take a coloring sheet and cup of crayons. Find a booth by the window near the middle of a restaurant. Between a family of 4 and a couple around our age. I'd be the only empty spot in the whole place. While I look over the breakfast specials, Marina eagerly begins to color. She's got a dark green, 2 shades of red, a blue, and a yellow crayon. Of course, they're worn down to practically round on the bottoms, which makes it hard for her to stay inside the lines. When I shift my legs, I accidentally bump the table with my foot and cause her to make a large green streak across the personified egg she was coloring.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay. What is it they say? There are no mistakes in art, just happy accidents?
It's Bob Ross, right?
Something like that. Why green?
I don't know if Bob Ross is quoting someone, but I know that Bob Ross gets quoted for saying something like that a lot.
Do you not see what I'm coloring here? Sam I Amber?
I groan aloud at her awful joke. Save for more of them by the arrival of the same waitress who greets us. Her white uniform is stained with jelly and ketchup and who knows what else.
Can I get you girls something to drink?
I'll have some chocolate milk, please.
Her already questionable maturity suffers another blow. With the crayons in her hand, I'm not sure I can stay to take any more hit.
And for you? Just coffee. No cream or sugar. You got it.
Once she walks away, nudge Marina with my foot.
Chocolate milk? Seriously? Are you 8?
Mimicking my voice, Marina shakes her shoulders.
Black coffee? Seriously? Are you 40?
Hey now, I like the taste of coffee itself.
That was good.
And I like the taste of milk itself. Just with chocolate.
Marina's totally in the right on this though. Like, there's nothing wrong with chocolate milk. Like, I mean, I'm not a fan of chocolate milk myself. Like, chocolate milk's okay. I can't stand normal milk. I don't know how people drink it. It's like the work. Like, oh, what's that anime right there? There's an anime where the cute moe girl hates milk and dairy products. I forget which one it is. She's a chun. Oh, it's Chunibyo! Yay!
You're a dork.
But you love me.
She chimes back in a sing-song voice. I know what she means, but it still causes a small lump to form in my throat. I swallow, trying to pretend that she didn't hit a little too close to home. Oh yeah, you're a real chip. I watch her while she goes back to coloring human/breakfast hybrids. Her lips are pursed in concentration. There's a little gleam of white as she bites the edge of one. Seems like she's really focused. Surprisingly, she mostly manages to stay inside the lines in the pictures. Rather than trying to use dull tips, she switched to the flat, round ends, using the edge for more precision. It's kind of working. Without looking up, she starts to chat again.
So, where do we start looking today, Captain?
Oh, you finally acknowledge me as captain then, huh?
That is Commander.
I figured you deserve a turn. Just this once.
Thanks. I'll try not to let you down. Anyway, I have no idea.
You said you think it's by one of the arches, right?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't really narrow it down.
Pausing her coloring, she looks up at me.
It doesn't?
Nah. Have you ever seen any pictures of the park?
A couple, I guess. I don't know much about it, though.
Well, they named the park after the arches since there were so many of them. Probably hundreds.
Seriously?
Yeah, some are more famous than others. Let's see. There's Windstone Arch and Double Arch. Those are some of the more famous ones. You've probably seen pictures of those, even if you don't know it. But there are a ton of lesser-known ones, too. And for all we know, the treasure could be at one of them that doesn't even have a name.
So we're screwed.
Probably. But that doesn't mean we're giving up.
Rena nods in satisfaction. Do I have to do that joke twice in one video? No. Resist. Resist! Took all my willpower. I think my words in the slice of blue ham should just finish coloring.
I don't want to lose twice in a row, so I figure we'll go and look around and see if there are any clues. Maybe watch what other people are doing and thinking.
Rena nods along, but she has a zoned out look that tells me she's not really listening. Rather, she seems to be staring past me. Banana Squad. I turn, trying to figure out what might be attracting her attention. It's nothing except for other groups eating. Make awkward eye contact with the old lady right beside us, and I quickly face away.
Hello? Inspecting the walls?
My words seem to break the spell.
Huh?
You totally spaced out there.
Oops, yeah. Sorry, I just started thinking.
Whoa! Don't do that again, Marina! Oh! Before I can ask her what about, our waitress returns. Our drinks are balanced on a tray alongside a few other guests. Marina's chocolate milk comes in an enormous tin cup that's the size of my forearm. There's an entire pot of coffee for me. She sets them down on the table beside us.
You girls ready to order?
Whoops. I haven't looked through the menu once. Flip through it real quick, settling on a standard meal.
You good?
Marina nods.
I'll have the gentleman's breakfast with bacon, eggs over medium, and sourdough toast.
And for you?
I'll have the chocolate chip pancake platter with scrambled eggs.
You want the kids' meal or the regular?
I choke on my drink as I laugh. Feel Marina's foot crash against my leg. It's been waiting for that joke. I could feel it coming, but I wasn't prepared. Whimpering at that under the dribble of coffee on my chin, and massage my shin underneath the table. Marina frowns at me. The waitress gives me a strange look. And the typical angelic expression returns as Marina places her order.
The regular, please and thanks.
We'll have that out for you pretty soon.
Once again, she heads back to the kitchen. Heels clicking against the tile floor. Is it saying pretty soon kind of weird? Like, we'll have that out for you right away. Or, you know. They never say pretty soon. When she's out of sight, Marina begins a flurry of kicks to my shins. Though these ones aren't hard enough to hurt. Scurrying backwards in my seat, draw my legs up closer to me.
Rude! Rude, rude, rude!
Come on. You were asking for it with the food and the milk. The waitress asking that was just the icing on the cake. The pancake.
Boo!
It's not my fault you sophisticated adults don't appreciate chocolate like I do.
Why is sophisticated italicized but not adults? Like, the way she said it, that makes sense. It makes sense if both of them were italicized. Or if only adults was italicized, but only sophisticated?
You have a bigger sweet tooth than anyone I've ever met. Seriously, how many cavities have you had?
I played the fifth.
None. I brush my teeth twice a day, every day. The last time I went to the dentist, he said my teeth were so shiny, he could see his reflection in them.
And when was that?
She thinks about it for a minute.
Maybe 3 years?
That doesn't count anymore then.
When was the last time you had chocolate milk?
Now I have to think about that. I don't drink a whole lot of milk to begin with. That's for chocolate.
Maybe when I was a little kid. I don't know.
Nubotani, that's her name.
Amber, you poor, poor thing.
She slides her giant cup towards me, some sloshing over the sides in her haste.
Try it.
Stretches of milk surround the rim of the cup for Marina sipping. Across from me, she waits, looking eagerly. Despite she's not bouncing like normal. Just saying exaggeratedly. Pick up the cup and down a large gulp. Try not to think silly cliche thoughts about indirect kisses. I mentioned it! I was hoping! I was like, okay, it's gotta be mature and not mention indirect kisses. No. To my surprise, the drink is really good. It's got a deeper, rich flavor than the stuff you get in jugs at the store. Tell them they made it themselves in the kitchen. When was the last time you, referring to you, the audience, have actually thought about indirect kisses in any context other than seeing it in anime-related media? But I'm counting visual novels as anime-related media. Like, they're close enough to it. Like, unless you count, like, Bano Morgana, and because that's kind of an oddball, or some Western ones, like Lucidine. Nah, Lucidine's anime enough. No, Valhalla's kind of anime. A little, just a little. The Letter, yeah, that's not. Well, no, the Letter's at least kind of anime. Ah, man! Every visual novel's just actually anime in disguise. It's got a deeper, rich flavor than the stuff you get in jugs at the store. Until they made it themselves in the kitchen. What do you do to make chocolate milk? You just put chocolate in milk? Mix it up? It's not overwhelmingly sweet. In fact, it's perfect. Dang. Don't know if I'm disappointed or not. Give me the satisfaction of being right. My prayer aches. As I push the cup back towards Mirna, she receives it with a slight smirk.
So?
She draws out the word, already knowing my answer.
It wasn't bad.
That's all I'm willing to concede. She laughs and takes another huge sip. After setting the cup down, she has a thick milk mustache on her upper lip. I watch her with inappropriate fascination as her tongue comes out and cleans it away. Mirna grabs the sheet she was coloring and pushes that over to me as well.
Wanna color something? While you're acting like a kid and all.
I roll my eyes and snatch away the crayons that she offers. Most of the pictures, all of them breakfast foods with faces and dated outfits, have already been colored in. There's a stylish looking piece of bread with a dress and a wig that's still blank though. Cover the dress with the green crayon as lightly as I can. Use the lighter shade of red for the hair. When I'm done, I hold up the page to show Marina.
It's you.
Wait, red? Wait. No, she... Her hair's orange. Why? Up until this point, I always thought that she was blonde. That's orange. Well, I assume that's shaded. That's red. That's orange. Why? The sun's coming from that way. Why is that part shaded?
Huh?
The colors. Look, you're toast.
She collapses backwards as if my pun physically wounded her. She shakes her head and looks down while I crack up.
That was even worse than Sam I Amber.
Wait, did she say that? Did I repress that memory from 5 minutes ago?
Uh-huh. You better step up your game some.
Please, stop.
I don't plan to. The only thing that saves her is the arrival of her waitress right there. It's pretty fast service, considering how busy this place is. Keeping in style with our oversized beverages, the portions are enormous. The plate that Marina's pancakes are served on is so large, looks like it could have been used as a shield back in the medieval times. The pancakes form a tower that's probably a half a foot tall. My own meal arrives on 4 separate plates. They're all smaller than Marina's. We have to scramble and move our drinks around just to make room. There's hardly any empty space.
Can I get you girls anything else?
Marina shakes her head, but I look down at the table as I mumble.
Can I get a glass of chocolate milk,
Ooh! As the waitress departs yet again, I glance over, prepared for the inevitable teasing. But instead, Marina just stares at her food, dumbstruck.
Maybe I should have gotten the kid size.
Finish about half my meal before the dismay sets in. There's no way I can possibly finish this. Most people I know couldn't eat this much food in one sitting. Every bite is a struggle. Marina's faring similarly. Her plate of eggs is nearly untouched, just because there's so much pancake to work through. I can tell that pancake fatigue, that feeling where you get halfway through them and realize you're sick of pancakes, is long since set in for her. Someone put a name to it! Whoa. I never knew that other people felt that way about pancakes. Like, give me 1 pancake? Yeah, that's cool. Give me 2? Yeah, that's fine. Give me 3? No. What are you doing? chocolate chip pancakes. 3's fine. 4, starting to get a bit dire. 5, get me out of here. She gets up a bite, looks at it for a while, then sets her fork down.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, you and me both.
The largest plate I have consists of a mess of potatoes, cheese and bacon with eggs all laid over it. And of course there's the toast, fruit, and sausage, which each got their own smaller plate. I've ordered from the kids' menu too if I'd known this was how it'd be.
I don't think I'll ever want pancakes again.
For once, I don't have any snarky remarks. Anyone wouldn't be sick of them after what she just went through.
We'll get some boxes to go. At least we'll have food for a week now if we ever get stranded.
After our waitress brings us our bail and styrofoam containers, we head back out to the RV. Looks like traffic hasn't gotten much better in the 45 minutes that we've been out of it. Cars are still pressed bumper to bumper. Sidewalks are all full. Swarms of pedestrians making better time than the traffic. Wonder if it's always this busy, or if people are just deciding not to drive. And we're only like 20 minutes in. Yeah, 21 minutes almost. Wait, hold on. Oh. I thought I saw a red dot next to the gear, like, in OBS. I was like, what? New OBS option? No, there's no new OBS option. I need to update OBS. I haven't in like a year. I think every time I open it, I get like, hey, you can up. Nope. That's me as I read it. Like, I read like, up and nope. Once we're ready to go, take us over the edge of the parking lot. As expected, the constant stream of cars makes it impossible for us to get out. Watching patiently for an opening in traffic, but can't see one for miles.
Oh, come on!
Press my forehead to the steering wheel. We're sitting here for minutes now.
Is there another exit we could use? Onto a different street?
I look and check the mirrors, but don't see anything. The edges of the diner's property are surrounded by a cream-colored fence.
Nope.
We're in a means to sign, but that quickly turns into a sound of surprise.
Amber, look!
She points past my face and out the window. An older lady in a little hatchback sedan has stopped to let us out. Two of us wave at her as we finally lumber onto the road itself.
Yay! I'm glad somebody was nice at least.
Yeah, still a long way to go though.
The long line of cars extends as far as I can see, before it finally goes out of sight around a bend in the road.
Why do you think it's so much busier here than the other places we've been?
Arches is one of the most popular national parks. Like, when you think of parks in the US, you think of Arches and the Grand Canyon and Yosemite. That kind of thing.
What's Yosemite? What? No, you think of Yellowstone and Zion. Nobody thinks of Arches or Yosemite.
So I think a lot of people will be at those big spots.
Think it'll be like Shiprock again?
What, with the megaphone and law enforcement?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Probably not. These parks are a lot bigger and more spread out. Way harder to have people watching. The only option would to be straight up close.
And then you have horrible people who sneak in and out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Who would ever do that?
Nobody we know, that's for sure.
It's okay. Once we're filthy rich, we can make a donation to the canyon or something.
Let's just buy the canyon and pay to have everything reconstructed.
Perfect.
Okay. Takes a while, but we finally make it past all the stoplights. After that, still going, but at least it's steady. Maybe 15 minutes past crawling through town before things start to pick up. Still a couple miles away, we can finally see the exit for the park itself. Some people continue past, staying on the highway. Most are in line for Arches, so there's a whole lane of people like us. Traffic is congested like my nose in winter. The end is in sight.
May as well get comfy. We're gonna be here a while.
Taking my advice, Marina leans back and props her feet up on the dash. Her dress bunches up by her knees, leaving most of her legs exposed. If they get the third that voice cracked a little there. If they get the third treasure just by like metal detecting somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I'm actually gonna be mad about that. Like, there's so many people here that if it's not like some incredibly hidden location that they find due to wits and bravado, then that's just stupid. I mean, it's already kind of stupid with the first one, but I'll give that a pass, since everyone else is also being stupid. Sneak a few guilty glances from the corner of my eye. I didn't know any better than that all the skin she shows was intentional. But it's Marina, which means she's not even conscious about this stuff. Or me, for that matter. I wonder if she knows that I'm... Yeah, she told me. Come on now. Do you not... There's that scene before. At the Grand Canyon. Right. Come on now. To distract myself, I grabbed the box of tapes. I kept the music off earlier so that Miranda could sleep.
Wanna pick this time?
Sure.
Setting it into her lap, she placed her rummage through the bin. Pretty sure that she knows all the music I have by now. I listen to every tape at least once. I have an okay feel for what she likes and what she doesn't. Sometimes she taps her fingers to the beat or hums along what she likes what we're listening to. If she doesn't, she flat out ignores it. And what she settles on is an album of instrumental folk songs. Very stereotypical Western sounding. It's a little high energy for just sitting still in traffic, but that's alright. It's better than nothing. We just listen to the music, which I've cranked up loud while we wait. The album is nearly half over by the time we finally make it through the park gates. Beyond them, traffic mercifully lets up some. Not because there are fewer cars. There are more cars than rocks to be seen. But a lot of those are pulled off on the shoulder, or cramped into parking lots. Nearly every inch of pavement that doesn't have a car on it has a person instead. Also, there are different trails and forks in the road, so not everyone is going in the same direction now. Being able to drive without having to tap the brakes every couple seconds is a relief. Pickup truck towing a trailer pulls off the shoulder ahead and backs onto the road, so I take a spot. Putting it in park, take a swig of stone cold coffee. Gross.
Wanna grab the pamphlets?
We staggered a couple of brochures back at the diner. They don't have a whole lot of info, but they're a starting point. Renee retrieves them and spreads them out on the table like puzzle pieces. Alongside them is a journal. Its pen has lost all strength and the pages just flop around.
So, the journal says that it's buried between two things.
Right, but something out of the way.
And there's not necessarily two things anymore because it's kind of been like over 100 years. Peering out the windshield into the expanses beyond, there's a lot that could be considered out of the way.
It'd have to be something memorable. Or else he'd come back and have no idea where to go.
And anything memorable is probably gonna be something popular, right?
Exactly, yeah.
She flips through some of the pamphlets. They all have the same information on the same landmarks, just with slightly different pictures.
Wait.
She's about to toss one of them, but it catches my eye.
Hand me that.
Is this a remix of that one song? Or is this just that one song? Not sure. Rena passes over the brochure, and I turn to one of the inner pages. There's only one picture, and a long paragraph of text. I read aloud.
One of the most famous landmarks in all of the park, Double Arch is a fan favorite. Recognizable for its two elegant curves. Double Arch can be accessed via a short hike and is open to exploration.
Double Arch! Wait, Arch? Arch, yeah. Note of the flyer so she can see the picture. It's of the two huge arches of stone, connected on one side but otherwise perpendicular from each other. She snatches it out of my hands for a closer look, nearly cutting my fingers.
Oh my god, you think it's between the two of these?
That makes sense, right? You definitely remember how it looks. And it's kind of out of the way.
The papers whiz past my face as Marina hurls them backwards and she points forward.
Choo-choo, full steam ahead!
I wonder what happened there to get her to say choo-choo. Did the voice actors just say that for the fun of it and they kept it? Or they're like, you know, we should say choo-choo. And so they put that in the script but didn't make it in the text. I think that's probably the best calling point I'll get. And I'm trying to keep them like under 40 minutes, so about there is good. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next time with some more Highway Blossoms when maybe we get to the third treasure. Hold on. Yeah, I think we do. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.